broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey, what?
63.
Oh, you're not prepared for that.
Hey, this is jam.
Yeah.
Oh, what a night.
Me and Corinne were getting here before.
Oh, yeah. Girl, take it to church.
All right, wedding singer. We got a little Dimitri over here.
Haters.
What up, AfterBuzz? It's your boy, DJ Jesse Janedy, here in Studio 4, the AfterBuzz TV after show for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm joined in studio with the lovely Courtney Stewart,
What's up, everybody?
Corrinne Williams,
She's back.
and Miss Pink English.
I'm resting
Rocking some
today.
orange lips
Smiling.
today.
Come on,
You
smile.
have resting bitch face on. Before we get started, just a shout out to you guys for watching the show. If you haven't yet, please help us out and subscribe. Click that button down below, and also check us out on iTunes. Subscribe to us on iTunes as well, and download our podcast because you love us so much.
Ow.
Also, make sure you guys keep the conversation going. Hashtag with us, ABTV Roha.
Roha, as in RHOA, for those of y'all who didn't know.
Did
what
my
that meant.
Boston accent? Come on.
I mean, you Roha. They might have been like ROHA.
Better be like,
Roha?
I'm tuning into the wrong episode. I'm like Real Housewives of Atlanta.
What's Roha?
What's a
I got
Roha?
Sorry. All right, let's talk about this. Is kind of whack episode.
Yeah, that's like every 3 episodes.
Yeah.
3,
I think because
3
Kenya
whack
was
and then
nice,
1
so it was
decent one.
whack.
I love Kenya.
I was
this
entertained by
episode.
Kenya.
She's my new friend now.
I'm into Kenya.
She's not my new friend, but
Now she totes
I was
us.
entertained.
But I do have to say,
Shade.
I can't remember who tweeted at me, but shout out to whoever did. They sent me some videos of Demetrius singing.
Oh.
And I have to say, the bitch can sing.
I don't know her voice.
So
Were y'all
she can
mad
be
at her
like,
voice?
Yes.
can she open
Yo.
for Beyonce?
Well,
Yeah,
she
no.
could. Honestly, she could.
Nobody
Really?
can. Nobody
No
opens for
way.
Hold
Beyonce.
up.
She
Hold
can't.
up.
She
I mean,
can't.
see, the thing is, I don't think she's a dancer. Like,
Not
she was
vocally,
like
yeah.
stiff, like dancing. But like vocally, she said, "Look up the national anthem, Demetria." I thought it was Beyonce singing it too.
Well, I thought she could sing on the episode. It was pretty good.
You thought it was Beyonce.
I don't think she could
singing it.
open it. But Beyonce's voice isn't
Beyonce
like...
doesn't need an opener because she's
She's Beyonce.
She's Beyonce.
Yeah. But just wanted to give
Jesse tried it.
I just wanted to give some props. Well, I tried.
Go, Demetria.
she can
You
sing.
could be
Check it
the
out.
next hot
Honestly,
R&B
you know, I
singer.
would, you know, if I
horrible.
wanted to throw a little bit of shade, I would have went with all that shade. But I'm keeping it 100.
I'm gonna check
like
it
her
out.
song
Keep it
title.
100.
I like that song.
I
Is
do
that the
too.
one with Debrat?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
not
I was
her.
like,
Boom.
hey.
That was Iggy's version.
Get it, get it.
Shut up. Iggy's
It
version.
was. Iggy has a song, Keep It 100.
Oh yeah, she does.
They just... it
Oh,
was
and I
just-
like that song. Actually.
Oh, that wasn't her song. She redid it.
No.
Well, no, I think they're different. But what came to mind wasn't
Iggy's.
Demetria's. It was
She did a
Iggy's.
cover for Iggy's
She
song.
did a cover for Hey, that might not be a bad idea, you know?
Right. She's out there like, I'm so.
She could open for Iggy.
I can't.
All right, let's talk about it. So.
And the brat is T.I. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Not
she did,
sorry.
y'all. Yes, she did.
Debrat is pimping out Demetria in the beginning.
Right.
I think it works. I think it works.
All right, so
Debrat's
Nene
the
was
new
boring
Roger
as hell this episode.
Nene?
Yeah.
She only saw her
on it,
once.
Yeah.
I love her telling her version of her story.
Okay.
That's some hilarious
You know,
fish right
Greg.
there. I done told herself I just wanted to buy you some champagne, but then she got all mad and shit and was like, ugh.
You know how I'm
Bitch,
about
bye.
germs.
Right.
Girl, bye. That is not all
if
you said.
If you cared about germs like that, your hair wouldn't be walking around looking like
Oh,
an amoeba.
And you wouldn't be letting Greg kiss you like
the
that.
flagella of an
I love their love.
No, Greg.
I love their love.
I don't know who you are anymore,
No,
Corinne.
hold
I
up.
do not know who you are.
Here's my thing.
What? I thought it was old people need love too.
Yeah.
But
That's
I
how
thought that
look
was
at it.
nice.
But
I'm
Nene
just like,
can
I
like
accept
put
it.
on math.
No, they don't.
Greg
It's
has arthritis. She doesn't.
Yeah, it's like
It's
Greg
just, like,
suddenly became
weird.
70 and Nene is like 50, and it's not
Yeah.
working for me at all.
Yeah.
But Nene is like in fabulous 50 mode, and he is in like I'm for real 70 mode, and I don't get it.
Well, he is significantly older than she
I
is.
know, but it's like this season all of a sudden it's like just strikingly
It's these past
Gross.
4 years of being a slave.
being worn out. Yeah, because
me.
you think they tell me she's like, give me a kiss for real,
I'm
like you
telling you.
miss me.
That was love.
I just be imagining Greg knocking it down them dress socks like.
I know.
Look at Pink's
right.
face. Look at her face. That's what exactly that face. That's how we all feel.
Nonetheless, I love their love and their
He
affection
said, "I want
towards
to
one
be
another.
your float." Like I would be
He liked the
disgusted.
Wait, he wanted to what? I thought he said he wanted to build her a float.
He said build her.
Oh, I thought he said he
bitch.
wanted to be her float.
What's
I'm
the
like,
English
ain't
over here
nothing on
thinking?
Greg floating, honey. That is an anchor sinking.
Well, gross out, 'cause that's nasty.
It's nasty.
Down Titanic. Back.
I sunk your battleship.
All right, moving on.
Gross.
Todd and Candy, they went to the doctor and they're talking about Todd's sperm. First of all, can we just talk about reusing these doctors? And I'm just talking about, I've never been to a doctor talking about if we can get
Cross-branding.
Mandingo style, like.
Well, because they all buddies and they all trying to cross brand and keep their shows on Bravo.
But you
Yes.
wanna, how do you come off as a have you ever talked to a doctor where the doctor's joking around Mandingo style?
No, because I go to the doctor by myself.
And I don't have a
And I'm not
Mandingo.
married, and I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, is your doctor ever like, hey, how's your bagel bumping?
Wait,
My bagel bump? Where the hell you get that from?
never heard that before.
Really?
No.
It's a lesbian term. Like, think about bagels bumping.
Wait a minute.
Clam spanking.
Never heard of these.
Where do you hear all these things? Where do you
white
get all
people.
these? Right, white people.
Did you say clam spanking?
Dear white people, write us in the comments and give us all your little shady bagel bumps because I love them.
Bagel bump.
No, but could you imagine, like,
That's
if your
deep.
doctor was like, you got any cream cheese coming with your bagel this month?
That's called a yeast infection.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But
Wait, Jesse,
I
say
prefer-
another one. What's it?
Girl, I don't know. Like my brain ain't going that far back. But I'm just saying, this bitch is talking about.
What?
We're gonna have you go to the masturbatory, bitch. It's the bathroom.
Right.
Like,
Go sit
get-
on
No,
the
it's not the
toilet.
bathroom. Those are their special rooms. That's not the actual bathroom.
Wait, and like they really be letting couples go back there?
Yes.
How else they gonna get it out?
But they make a lot of money doing that. So they're like, any way you can
Who
get
makes
it
a
out.
lot of money?
The doctors.
doctors, fertility doctors.
I was like, I think you make like $15. You jerk off in some of them.
We
know
ain't
what?
selling the sperm, Jesse. We ain't
Well,
selling
I'm
the sperm.
trying
We
to
just
get some
testing.
extra income.
You cannot have a
probably
bunch of
would
Jesse
sell
babies
it.
running around talking about bagels bumping and
Wow,
whatnot.
we're
It's
gonna
not
change
okay.
the world, little Jessies.
I think she had to make that scene interesting because
There's
Todd
nothing interesting
has
about it.
no personality. Every time he gets on the screen, he just says like these silly little one-liners like,
Sounds like a vacuum just.
yeah. And I'm
Sucking the
like, what are
energy
you
out of the
talking
show.
about? You have no personality. You're stupid. And like,
Wow.
nobody cares about you jacking off. And then you
gotta
want to
be
mention
stupid.
2 Chainz
I
to
was
jack
just gonna say,
off
I really
to.
did right. Like, like who you be jerking off to 2 Chainz? Like,
mean,
hold on.
what is-
Ding, ding.
Sometimes he has good rhythms for like.
You know what I mean? I'm more of a
Like I
Waka
said, it's
Flocka.
like a.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or like a Biggie, like, come on, like smooth, like,
Like what English?
like, come on,
This
like,
guy's about to get
smooth.
candy coated nights over here.
Right.
Oh my
All right,
gosh.
moving on from that. So we get Kayla, Riley,
Moving
Candy,
on.
and Todd.
Big old 11-year-old
Awkward.
Riley.
This is
Big
like
ol'.
Riley is big as hell, okay? And either she is big as hell, or I mean, are they that much small? Like, are they really that small? Because I know Candy is short, but they are like little people.
Who's her father?
I thought her daddy was Dallas, but I was wrong.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Wait, that's what I thought, but it doesn't. It's not looking
It
like
doesn't-
it.
that's why I say
'cause
no.
Dallas is this big, so I don't know, girl. But play that basketball.
She look like Mama Joyce.
She grown as hell, and she 11.
She looked older than Kayla.
yes.
I was like, oh, big set.
And
Oh.
she acts older
Yo, she
than
dead
Kayla.
ass. Honestly,
I was
like
like,
Kayla's
what?
personality. I'm like looking at her like, girl, you're 18. All right, so this PSA announcement that they tried to add in, talking about junk food. She's like, "Hey girls, can you guys help me out cleaning out the junk food from the cabinets?" Riley's like,
Snooze.
okay, but then the weirdest thing was Riley talking about you trying to lose weight or something. You want a baby, you're old. And then, you know, where do they do this in which you have your children filling out
your ovulation
calendar?
What?
Like, what?
Especially at 11.
Like, don't you have the app? We all have the app, girl. Do the app. Why would you share that? Because Riley doesn't even know what ovulation is.
She should.
Hold on, Riley was filling that calendar out like
But
she knew what
should know.
she was at.
She was like, the 15th, you will
She was like, here's your cycle, Mom. 3 days later, you're gonna be ovulating.
I
it just
don't
was
want
too
to
much.
think about my mom ovulating and copulating with my stepdaddy. Like, that's nasty. I'm 11.
It's like, are we all
Even at
having
the age
in
I am
perspective,
now.
11, you're in 6th grade. I don't care what you and fake daddy doing.
Right.
That's nasty.
And they wondering why Riley's in her bedroom. Bitch, she's scared to come out.
She don't want to hear that.
She like, y'all got swings are in the hallways.
Swings are in the hallways, dildos flopping around. I bumped my head on one when I was trying to go to the bathroom. Like, that's just not okay.
It's just, it's oversharing at its finest, and that was just teen too much. Like,
I think
can't.
Candy was like, Todd's not going to help me have this baby, so let me call on the kids to help me.
They're not gonna help either.
Riley don't want to interrupt her
Well, she
inheritance.
thought.
She's like,
She's very
We
wise.
gotta
already
just
got this
stay quiet
Kayla
until she
trick.
18.
She's very wise.
So, Candy wants a little boy who looks like Todd and sounds like her when she sings. Now, no shade, but just imagine that.
Horrible.
Imagine Todd
I
and
imagine
Candy
a dinosaur. That's what I would see when I think about
dinosaur.
I don't know. That's just the first thing. An African dinosaur.
You mean the way that the baby will look, or just the sound of his?
And then the look of Todd, and then Riley naming it an African name.
It's
So
like
African dinosaur.
It's like that Flintstones vitamins commercial, and the big
Yes.
dinosaur is like, bam.
Would it
the
be
land before time.
not the mama? Remember that show?
Yes.
I used to love that show.
Yes. Exactly.
That's a mess.
So they went go-karting, and then Todd got a Corvette for his birthday.
That he didn't seem to give two shits about. Mostly, I think he was
Todd gets
embarrassed.
a lot of stuff.
He's not an
Todd
expressive.
gets
He's
everything.
embarrassed.
Tim's.
Because he looked like sort of like a punk on TV. Like, her little bitty ring, and then she getting a big old car, and he just,
Well, marry me, Candy.
Buying her some Timbs.
Buy me stuff.
you know.
Yeah, he did buy her Timbs.
He bought her
forgot.
Timbs, and then she buys him a Ferrari.
Oh, wait,
like,
he paid for the Tim's?
I mean, that's what it's supposed to look like. I don't know if he did or not, but it was supposed to look
I
like
was
he
under the
went and got
assumption.
his baby some Timbs.
Oh.
But she got him a car.
I thought she put her card up for the Timbs.
I didn't see that
Y'all
part.
decided that she put her card up for Timbs.
Well, we would assume.
sure did.
Yeah.
I surely
I'm sorry
assumed
for assuming.
that Candy purchased the
assume
Tim.
that he-
Hello.
I mean, he can afford Timbs, y'all. Come on.
Or nah.
He done worked the whole
I mean, I'm
lot.
sure he can because
That's why they can't make a baby, because he worked
He
it so
doesn't
much.
Girl,
spend
it's only
any of his own
$15 to
money.
add another credit card on with someone else's name, so I'm sure. You know what I mean?
with y'all.
Right.
It's okay, Todd. I believe in you.
Todd doesn't have any bills. He's the only man that ain't got no bills.
He
I
got a
believe in
child.
you, Todd.
Oh, Candy even paid his child support for Caleb before they.
Oh my god,
Sorry,
let's not talk
Todd.
about it. I feel like we're watching Love and
I'm
Hip Hop.
sorry.
I believe in you, Todd. I know you working because you got new gray hairs. So you've been
He
working
really
real hard.
does.
He got a lot of new gray hairs in his beard. He been working.
No, Mama Joyce is working.
He been working.
All right, Phaedra was working. She was talking to Derek J.
Oh,
Talking about he feels like his clientele has been tampered with due to this woman who thinks
we
that
go
he
again.
stole her hair.
nobody cares.
Girl, right, who's paying attention to this woman?
Nobody.
Like, I wouldn't even know if my barbershop got robbed, or I wouldn't care to, like, how's that affecting your hair?
It's not. He's on Fashion Queens and doing other things. Like, on to the next.
Why they trying to still make us believe Phaedra be practicing law? Like, we don't care. We don't. Nobody cares.
Well,
Right.
she was caring because they set a date for Apollo to go to jail, and then we got that scene of Apollo and the boys, which was so cute.
It was
so
cute.
charming.
That was heartbreaking.
It was sad.
That made me very sad.
How do you feel when Daddy's not here? Not good. Yeah.
Seeing his interaction with the kids
Timeout.
was very.
But it was
interesting.
weird that he didn't have any like answers to give. Like he's asking Aiden, like, well, what do mommy and like if mommy and daddy do something bad, how long do they go to jail? And then Aiden says forever, and then Todd, I hate Todd. I'm sorry, Todd. What's his name? Apollo has no answer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have some kind
I
of...
think he was just trying to probe and just to see where he was at, because you just can't sit and break everything down
and tell a 4-year-old.
Like,
by the way, I'm going to jail.
I'm not going to see you for 8 years. I'll see you when you're 25.
I hope I see
your mom
you.
is going to divorce me. When I come back, I'll be on another air mattress and working at McDonald's.
With a ankle bracelet.
Oh, you might can't even get McDonald's. You might be at Goodwill.
Volunteering.
Oh wait, no, is that the Salvation Army?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait, only veterans get those jobs, so you might not get that either. You can make it at the mission.
So.
Because I'm for real, franchisors do not have to hire. If you have been convicted of a felony, you do not get hired. I was in the franchise business. If they check yes, you say no.
So no Subway. That's awesome.
No Subway, brother.
No Subway.
It's for real.
Maybe he can work out like the Pound or something.
I can't.
Yo.
He's gonna do fitness. Remember, he the 4% video that is out right now.
You know what? Apollo, hit me up. I'll get you on some Herbalife.
Right, Herbalife.
He can sell Herbalife. He
I'll
can
get
do
him on
that.
Herbalife.
There you go.
Apollo.
He can sell
feel bad
Nobody
for
else hit
him.
me up.
I want to feel bad for him, but then I just laugh.
I feel bad for the family, not necessarily him, but that part was just like
I feel bad for the kids. I don't feel bad for Phaedra.
It was heartbreaking. I feel bad for all of them though, because it affects everybody.
But come on now, Phaedra knew what she was getting into. We
And she
already
was
talked
part of
about it. She was probably part of it. Like, give me a break. The babies is the
I don't
only
know
ones
if she was or if she was not.
Even if she was not, she knew who she married.
Exactly.
But she thought he was a changed
Girl,
man.
no, she
They go to
didn't.
church
No,
on
she
She
didn't.
Sundays.
thought that schlong felt real good, and it made a pretty baby. So
They
she was
go
like,
to
"I
church on Sunday. Yeah, yeah.
in
know
a
who they
stolen
praying to.
car.
Off that air
And she knows it's stolen.
She didn't know that. She had her own car.
That
All
he
right,
bought
girl,
for
come
her.
on.
Well, she did take that car back.
You
She didn't
sitting
want
up
that one.
here
He was real upset about
pretending.
that.
I'm not pretending.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
Take your hat and
saying-
flick it behind your ear, girl, and let's carry on.
I am saying that it is sad to see a family getting torn apart
I agree with
like
that.
this.
Getting torn
These
apart?
are two young black
They were never together.
kids
But think
that
about
are
it.
growing
They were
up
never together.
now without their black father in America.
Apollo knew
Okay.
he was black when he was stealing
You know
people's
what?
money. Listen.
Right.
And if he never would have got caught, guess who would have still been tricking
As
off
far as
at
the
the strip
household.
club?
Boom.
Apollo.
As far as the
So-
household.
Boom.
Shall we proceed?
Don't put yourself in shady situations
What?
if you don't want to wear sunglasses.
What?
Boo.
Or shackles.
I don't know why I said that.
Shadows on my feet so I
I
can
guess if you
dance.
want to wear some.
Well, he'll be
Moving on.
singing that in about 6.5 years.
Right.
Cynthia,
While he's in-
Peter, and Mallory.
He's so shady.
So
I
there's
hate you
gonna be a
guys.
girl. They were talking about the girl trip and how shady it was, and laughing that Nene is now best friends with Portia and Phaedra.
That is funny.
It is.
It's awkward,
It
much.
is ridiculous.
But Cynthia
But-
was jealous.
She's totally jealous, but it also was
think she's
interesting.
I think
There's
she's
a
over it.
little.
I think she don't care.
Because if she had Portia's position, she would be doing the same thing. Because that's what she was
She
doing.
was.
So she's jealous.
But now she has seen the light.
Jealous.
Don't be jealous.
She ain't jealous. She like Claudia better.
Okay, I
like
agree with
Claudia.
Me too.
that. And it's a better look for her too. It's like hanging
Because
out
she's
with the
really
cute girls.
pretty, and Claudia is.
You have to hang out with the pretty girl.
And Kenya's cute too.
But I will say this about Phaedra that I thought was interesting. Her talking to her mom, and she said, you know, me and Nene really talked, and the whole divorce thing, and some ideas for the kids. So
I buy that.
I was like, okay,
I like that too.
I could see that platform.
I buy that. I buy that from Phaedra's perspective.
Yeah.
I still think Nene is just on Whackville right now.
You don't think they're genuinely like?
I mean, I
Cool.
think they've kind of gotten there, but like, I feel like Nene's ability to be genuine is non-existent at this point. Because I thought she was genuine, and I think Cynthia thought she was genuine with Cynthia too. and it's obvious that wasn't
I
the
still
case.
think that Nene was genuine with Cynthia.
I think Nene
I am
was
a
what
believer in
Nene's
that.
version of genuine is, and it ain't all the way through.
No.
It's until you step out of line and what's uncomfortable to me.
No.
Yeah, actually, I would have to agree.
I agree with that too.
No,
I think like in her mind, she might think she's being genuine, but you're not being like genuinely true to somebody and a friend to somebody if they are only your friend when they are able to stay in these parameters that you've developed.
And then it's very awkward that she did say, "I'm going to be your friend again," and then she turned around and did the same thing that she's saying Cynthia did to
That she's
her.
upset
I'm
with her about.
disagreeing. Nene is a very sensitive person, and when someone bruises her, she does not know how
Nene is
to
a
properly
very
recover.
selfish
I
person.
need her emotional intelligence
She's
is
a
just
selfish person.
not a high IQ.
So she's
unfortunately.
emotionally
She went
immature.
to college.
I never take nobody accolades. What are accolades? That would
It's
be
a car.
accolades.
Right.
I still love you, Nene.
So then they talk about the click comment, which, I mean, it just blows my
over
mind
it.
that the word click keeps getting thrown around Bravo. Like,
Clit. What's wrong with clit?
it's kind of weird. So Cynthia understands that Nene does not want to be friends anymore, and she burns the friend contract.
That was pretty funny. They mocked the hell out of her for that. And
But
she
you
had
know
it in a
what's funny
box.
is that Cynthia tried to act like that it wasn't real.
She was embarrassed.
She was like, "That's not real. Like, you guys, it was just a joke."
Forced me to
embarrassed.
And
sign
then
that.
good old Bravo
Did.
flicked back the scene to where you're like, it needs to be notarized and like.
And like it was printed out. Like it
She's
wasn't
so
like you just were like,
cute.
let's just write a
Typed
contract.
that
typed
joint
it and
out.
put it in
Remember,
the
she had it
bucket.
folded when she went to Nene's house and then unfolded it. And then Nene took the copy to Kim and was being messy. She was like, look at what this girl did. And then Kim said, she's crazy. She's crazy. You want to be friends with somebody like that? Oh, yeah, I remember that whole episode.
And who turns out to actually be crazy, though. Because Kim ain't talking to me.
So
Oh, really?
Not for real.
Oh, that's
They
very
had their
easy
mock
gossip.
reunion on Watch What
Yeah.
Happens Live. Like,
Just
ooh,
for
we're cool and
ratings.
we're fine, but let's be real.
But not really.
Well, no, yeah, because then
They
I was on
ain't cool and hanging
Instagram
out.
too, and the only picture Nene posted of her, or maybe Nene or Kim, posted of them together was of them holding each other, like they
Yeah,
taking a
sorry.
picture from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's shade right
It's not real. It's not real.
there. No. All right,
Kim
so
know that how crazy.
That's sad.
Cynthia's gonna go to.
They were fun.
What was it called?
Yeah, I love them.
Bar One, Sports One.
Sports
Charlotte,
in
North
Charlotte.
Carolina.
And she's
drove
gonna
on up to
create a
Charlotte.
road trip for the girls.
I'm not mad. That was a good idea.
I wish I was there
Me
on the
too.
road trip. I would have got my life.
I would go. That would have been fun. That's
Yeah.
a short road trip. I like that.
So they call, they're driving there, and they decide to call Phaedra because Phaedra said she might be able
That
to
was
go.
funny. I'm sorry.
And unfortunately, Phaedra couldn't go because she forgot that she had a dentist
Got to go
appointment
to the
and
dentist
Bible
and
study.
talk to Jesus, y'all. I'm sorry.
And I missed the part where she said Bible study. I was like,
I didn't hear that either.
what?
Well, my tooth got to come out and I got to pray. I'm going to wake up from my anesthesia.
hallelujah.
Well, she should have just
'Cause I
said
got
something
two
about the
babies.
kids. Like, I
Right.
can't do it.
Yeah, just like, I'm sorry, I can't make it. There's just
Oh, she could
too
have
much
said,
going on.
yeah, exactly.
Too much going on.
So, some interesting things that happen on the road trip.
Kenya
is
hangs up
that
the
they
phone.
hung up the phone. They went to Chick-fil-A, and it made me want Chick-fil-A.
Oh my God.
I don't even like Chick-fil-A,
I
and I
love
wanted
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
I want a shake. I want the nuggets.
Them nuggets.
With that
Them waffle
Polynesian
fries.
sauce.
I don't get it.
Don't
I
play.
just don't get it.
All right, and then we got Kenya mooning people.
That was
That was funny.
funny.
It's hilarious because imagine driving on that
And you
highway
see
and
Kenya
Kenya's
hang her
ass
big
hanging
ass
out.
out
That
the
big
window.
old booty.
That reminds me of my college days.
I know, it was fun.
Okay, chill.
Nasty. That's crazy.
So we get to school.
Were you?
Well, we got to the hotel. The girls were 3 hours late. Peter was mad. Whoa. No sorority sisters over here, huh?
Right.
We don't fight, we just flash.
The girls were
What?
3 hours late. They get to Sports One, and Cordell was there. Now, I gotta say, the restaurant looked real cute.
It was real cute.
That food
In Charlotte, I was about
was
to
on
eat.
slap.
I
I
was
was
like,
like, give me a catfish
I'm
nugget,
gonna have
please.
to go to Wingstop. Y'all get all kind of goodies over there.
Yeah.
Well, see, I
love
watched too much Hell's Kitchen, so now I'd be like skeptical about people.
Skeptical
When I
that it's
see good
tasty.
food, I'm like, I need Gordon Ramsay up in here.
Right.
Regulating, making sure it's clean.
So Cordell was there, and apparently him and Claudia have known each other for 15 years.
Yes. Since she was
Since she
26.
started thoughting.
I'm glad it wasn't the 8-year comment, because everyone has always known somebody for 8 years.
8 years.
On and off.
Right.
I haven't.
And they start talking about dating and him being single. He said he would date again. And then Kenya starts pushing Claudia and Cordell.
Kenya's the friend that you want to smack in the face on a regular basis.
I know. I liked her on the road trip. She was super funny, but then when she got there, she knew what she was doing, though. She's like, it's basically like Cynthia hired her for a performance. Like, come and show your butt.
And it was a great performance. I enjoyed it.
And then Peter was really into drunk. He seemed a little tipsy,
He was tipsy.
and really into Claudia.
And he thought she was real pretty.
He kept on he scooted real close to her.
Right.
She's real cute.
She's real cute.
But then remember earlier in the episode, he mentioned when they were talking in the kitchen, and he was like, well, if she's really like that, that's my kind of girl. I like her.
Because he likes that she stands up to Nene.
Mm-hmm.
He Googled her and was like, dang, god dang. Yeah. Yeah. We see you, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Pete.
So everyone leaves Cordell and Claudia alone. They flirt. They take a selfie, which I'm assuming that selfie was just bad news.
Not posted.
Did they
they didn't post
retweet?
it?
I didn't see it because I looked.
Good job, Claudia.
I wonder if they sent it to Portia.
Huh?
They might have just texted
I wonder if they
her.
sent it to Portia.
Like, oh my God,
At
look.
nakedhair.com.
I don't know. I feel like I'm hoping Claudia doesn't entertain this whole Cordell situation.
I think it's
She
happened.
already has.
I think it's happened.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it at all.
He's moved on to Greg and
He's
Peter.
40 plus. She's 40 plus. If it works, she ain't friends with
she
Portia.
said
She
that
never
they're
has
not
been
friends.
friends. She's obviously attempted to be respectful, like, it's not a great idea because I do work with her and I ain't trying to cause no drama. But girl,
But
you
she is. That's why
get
she
it where
wants
you
that
can
peace.
get it.
And
But
when
she
the opportunity knocks, get your little narrow butt
But
through
she
that
was
door.
just trying to defend herself and say that she's not thirsty. She doesn't mess with other
Why does
people's
that make her
men.
thirsty? And whose man is that?
Because there's so many other men she can talk to.
No. What world do you live in? They live in Atlanta, Georgia.
She gotta
There's
get
a
that
lot of
one.
men.
She gotta get that
But
one.
who
She
is
is
Cordell's
the one.
alligator self?
I'm not saying Cordell is the one, but I am saying if
That they can
Cordell
fuck
is dead,
around.
they can fuck around. They grown if they want to. They're not attached to anybody. She's not. That doesn't make her a hoe. That doesn't make her anything.
Everyone calls her a hoe.
No.
Because
They're
Because
hating
people
on
are
her.
shady.
I mean, it don't
They're
look good
hating
on
on
her
her.
It doesn't look
report
good.
card.
It doesn't look good
Why
because
not?
we judge people for stuff that's just not fair. Like that makes no sense. If she was friends and cool with Portia, then we could be like,
But she's
that's
not.
cool.
She just met her. Portia had a stank
They worked
attitude.
together.
She had a stank attitude when
And
Claudia
Portia's
tried to
effing
be
an
cool.
African.
You've known someone for 15 years, and now all of a sudden you want.
They've known each other for 15
We
years.
don't
That
know
means
in
they
what
ran
capacity.
into each other like maybe twice because she was probably peeping all the football players and stuff because she was a model and
She's
on the
cute.
circuit and she's cute. So she probably met him. They probably hung out, but they probably weren't like talking
They
every
weren't
year
smush
like, hey,
buddies.
what's
They
going
just were
on and
homies.
whatever.
But
So-
why now
it.
all of a sudden?
Because she's on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And
She
that's why
needs, she needs a husband. so she
Television
can
is
be a
television,
housewife.
and she could be a
She
husband.
doesn't necessarily need a husband, but it's
I
cute.
know.
I'm not mad, girl.
Date him, Claudia.
If you like him,
you guys
date
sound
him.
crazy.
You sound crazy.
You sound crazy.
I
For
get it.
blocking
That
her.
sounds, it's
It
real
makes her-
juvenile to be like she can't date him. Like that makes no sense.
When you're a particular age, you're not sorority sisters. They didn't grow up down the street from each other. They just met. She tried to extend an olive branch to her. Portia was being stank and shady. This is space and opportunity.
Yeah, but there's so many other guys, and everyone knows Claudia's reputation of being a hoe.
That's
so
not-
why
but
would
that's
they wanna-
hearsay.
I'm not even looking at that. I'm just
Why
looking
is
at
that
like,
hearsay,
you're trying to
though?
look for a boyfriend or someone that you can kind of get into like settling down mode, talking about kids and all that stuff. And then to me, Claudia doesn't seem like the type of person that Cordell's sitting up here looking for a slave at home.
Well, see, I think it's interesting because I actually thought about that because I was like, that probably wouldn't be a good match because she seemed like she'd be out trying to do her thing and she's working and whatever and she's not gonna be that. But
Her attitude.
there are certain guys, like you meet certain girls and they claim that they're going to be this to you. They go for you for that reason, like he did with Portia. She was gonna be at home and she was gonna do this, whatever, whatever.
Lies.
But he get with Claudia, or is her name Claudia? Yeah,
Claudia.
He gets with Claudia. He gets with Claudia. He knows that's a different type of chick. So if he goes after her, he's gonna be going after her for what that is. And if it works, it works. Great.
So
It could
basically,
be
he
fire.
doesn't have a type.
I don't have a type.
I ain't got no type.
If it
Okay, but
works,
wait.
it works. If it's love, it's love. If it's good, it's good, honey.
And she's not putting on a facade maybe like Portia was. Like, she is a woman of a particular age. She definitely is in tune with herself. She's been married before.
Portia was just trying to
and
get that
she's
paycheck.
like, I ain't got
Portia
nothing to
wanted the
lose.
house
She told
and
him
some
about
purses.
her corns up front. So it's good. Go ahead,
She's
girl.
like, my feet ain't that cute.
Boom, bitch.
But we could do this.
Boom.
And it actually, to me, like the first time Cordell ever seen like a
normal person.
like a dude.
Like an alligator.
Like
that
a-
he
You know
looks
what?
like.
I was like, wait, how is he an alligator? Wait, what?
On that note, let's head into predictions.
Yeah, what this happened?
He looks like an alligator, though, doesn't he?
I mean, I see what you're
He
talking
has all those teeth, and he's like,
They're white though. He has a great smile.
they're not real. He has veneers.
He does not.
What was that game when we were younger? The crocodile, you had to like pull the teeth out.
Hungry Hippos?
No, the crocodile, you had to pull the teeth out.
I know that one. I know Hungry Hippos.
I know Hungry.
I know that's Cordell. He invented that game. Thank you, Cordell.
Okay.
So,
like
anyways,
Cordell.
no, actually, Cordell looked like when you go to Chuck E. Cheese and those little crocodiles that come out. You have to hit them.
Yes. The
Oh,
balls,
it's like
yeah.
whack-a-mole, but it's not moles.
But yeah, the crocodile.
Got you.
Boom. All right, so next week
I don't know
we're
why
gonna
I hate
get.
on Cordell so much.
I like Cordell.
I was good with him this episode.
Me too.
He's boring. Him and Todd, they could just live together in a big old house. And
Well, cheers to
Jack
the
off
next
to 2
Mrs.
Chainz.
Stewart.
What?
Right. So next week we're gonna have Todd versus Candy. I don't know
She
what
cried.
look
They
like.
was real upset.
About her hiring someone.
Yeah, something.
Sound like-
oh, it was the promoter that they were talking about.
Sound like he jacked her coins.
Like, no one gave him a background check. Todd, that's your job. You're the assistant. Like, hi, Todd.
Roger, Bob, and Kenya look like they're writing a script.
With no in it.
A man.
That's why I love Kenya.
Great.
Apollo versus Phaedra. They're talking about divorce and the house
Lord.
burning down.
He gonna burn. He gonna pull a
Left
Lisa
out.
left out.
I love that he said that, though. You go, Apollo. Burn that house.
He's like, put these bricks.
I would be mad, too.
There are children in there, you
English.
crazy
Because
person.
think about it. She's not going to jail. He's the only one going
So
to jail.
what?
They were both involved in the
his
situation.
We don't know
baby-
that to be
Burn
true.
his mug
He
down.
could have played.
has
He
children.
got
He
baby.
has a house.
The babies need their house.
You
He can't
sound
let
crazy.
I mean, in my brain, I would be mad like that, but in practice, he got
You're not gonna
babies.
say it.
He
Just burn
he
her
should have
up,
been
but
playing
that'd be
his
bad, too.
role. He was not
Well,
playing his
Phaedra
role.
shouldn't have been lying. She's not playing her
Phaedra
role.
been playing her role.
Well,
She's
yeah,
like, honey,
she's
you
being
stepped
fake.
out of line.
Phaedra is still playing
Bye.
that role, and she
Yep.
playing it real
And I
right.
ain't mad at it. Face
Honey.
beat, hair on point.
I mean, not literally. I don't want him to
Keep
burn the
up with the
house
parks.
down, but come on,
Esquire.
Phaedra. She should take some kind of rub.
Goodbye. we done talking. Okay, everybody.
And then
She'll
finally,
take it from what's Big Slang. What's his name?
Mandingo.
Yeah.
The stripper.
Okay, yeah.
Big Fabulous. What's his name?
He had a 12-inch.
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Wait, what's his
Emphasis on
penis?
the
12 inches
ridiculous.
for real?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I would like to
So
know.
then finally we're gonna see Portia
Like,
and Claudia.
Slap me with
that
it.
came at you? Oh.
I would run.
I don't know.
Sometimes I don't even know who you guys are.
I would be like,
You can't put that in this bagel.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really.
Not me.
One time I want to go to like one of those Australia Down Under shows with you guys.
I would,
And just,
but wait.
I just want to watch you
No,
guys.
those
I'll
guys
lose my
have
mind.
crabs. Those guys
I
have
don't like
crabs.
it. I don't like
they do
it.
not.
I don't
I know
like
people
it.
who work in
No,
some
they
of those
do because my mom's friend sat front row and she got crabs in her eyelashes. I promise you. They went
it.
front row for a bachelorette and then she had her eyes itching and the doctor said, "Ma'am, you have crabs in your eyelashes." And then what do you put on crab eyelashes? Like
English.
I promise this is real life.
It's not real life.
Google
oh my
it.
God.
Google it.
Alright,
They have crabs. Like, I don't want them gyrating in my face.
You got me itching.
And I love my lashes, honey.
Well, so then
Go
finally.
naked lashes.
I can't. Portia and Claudia
breathe,
are going to
like-
get into it next week talking about Don't Be Rude.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be rude.
Right.
I can't even after
That'll
that.
be fascinating to see
It'll
what
be fascinating to
happens.
see. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J.
You can tweet me at Stuart Sterling.
I'm just saying, oh wait.
And you guys can always find me on Instagram at Pink English as well as on Twitter English Speaks.
Girl, you really got my head.
I'm so done.
Until next week, same time, same place. Peace.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.